with artists like the Neptunes, Timberlake, and Kid Cudi, and Workspit, and also the producing core known as Track4merz. Track4merz. I got it now. Passion for music into a thriving business is right here. They're going to hook it up. They're going to make a lot of money, be able to throw it in the air. And here are more of Marquise Matthews. They're here today, Nathaniel and Cordell, a.k.a. Track4merz. Welcome you guys to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, I hit all of you, right? Marquise, Matthew, Nathaniel, and Cordell.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are going to take over the music business. That's what everybody's talking about in the studio. Everybody's like lining up, you know, damn, I wonder if they can hook up. I mean, Don, I wonder if they can hook up my stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to make it happen.
So how did you guys come together?
Actually, me and him started, we went to the same barber. And
it went down in the barbershop just like that.
That's usually how it always happens, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we met up. He did music, and I did music. And Marquise is like, he's like my brother. So I had brought him in there. So I had brought Marquise and said, yo, I went to everybody and was like, let's get a group. And then Matt and Cordell worked together at Sam Ash, and we just came together.
Y'all did the Sam Ash joint, huh? All the equipment. Y'all said, look, we can do this right here.
Exactly.
Went in there rubbing your chins like that. All right, so when you guys met up in the barber shop, of course, you know, you waiting to get a haircut or you in the barber's chair or whatever, and how did it come about?
Well,
it started. Y'all started talking about the music and stuff?
Well, his barber was cutting his hair, and his barber makes music. And I just.
Did you ever use the humming of the clippers in your soundtrack? I mean,
you know, but that's
you never know. You
know
what I'm saying? That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. So he was
got to get that cut,
and I walked over to him, and he was like, "Oh, he does music too." And I looked at him, and I was like, "Okay, all right." So we was walking back to my building,
because people that tell you they do music, you're like, "All right, he got a little A-track."
Exactly. Everybody does music.
You know?
So
but
go ahead.
The music spoke for itself, and I was like, wait a minute, this is it's no samples, it's just pure music. This is cool. I like this. And then that's how, you know, we really got tight.
Yeah. And then you went to Sam Ash and you met these two cats?
Yeah, we was
at the Sam Ash. Which one?
First we started at 48th Street on 7th Ave.
Yeah.
That's how I was introduced to this guy, Cordell. So after that, you know, he told me about a team that was about to form together, and he wanted to bring me in. Yeah. And at the time, I was looking for a team to join, because, you know, it's kind of hard doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you always need a partner, a teammate, a team to do something.
And I know you were skeptical about the type of equipment they were working on, right?
Well, it's more about, like, what quality they were working on.
Yeah.
So quality is everything when it comes to music.
You're showing people this stuff every day.
Yeah, exactly. So when I came together, you know, he took me to Queens because I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And, that's how we actually got together in his kitchen, and we talked about it.
You had equipment in your kitchen?
No.
I was saying. Sound effects, stove coming on.
You're giving us good ideas.
Everything's an instrument, so you can.
That's right. That's right.
So we met in his kitchen. We all talked about, you know, our goals. Make sure we was on the same page, and we formed the group Track4merz.
Yeah. And how did you come up with that name?
We was all sitting down in my room, and we was just coming up with names. A friend of ours, Andrea, she was there as well. It's kind of critique and give us
Transformers, Track4merz.
Yeah, it was like, you know, you think about it, 4 guys, 4 producers. You rarely see that nowadays. But we realized that when we all collectively work together, our tracks come out much bigger, like transform to a sound you've never heard before. So it's like, as we was like tumbling on the words transform, it was like Track4merz, like tracks, you know, it just flowed that way. Yeah, and then we was like, wait, this actually makes sense. Track4merz, 4 of us, 4. So, and even if you see our logo, it has the 4 in it as well. So
yeah. And you guys are about the same age, right?
Yeah,
I'm a little older. A little older.
Who's the grandfather of the band? You have to say that. But who are some of your greatest influences? You know, is it in the R&B genre or what?
I think
Who are they?
my greatest influence had probably be Michael Jackson, definitely. Quincy Jones. Who else? Yeah.
Oh, for me is Tricky Stewart, who was with Red Zone. A lot of upcoming producers right now, Justice Lee, The Runners.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, Just Blaze, who was, I was a good, real hip hop head.
Yeah.
R&B hip hop, and then I became to like Timbaland with the pop.
Yeah.
So I became in that realm because of this guy Nate. So he's a big influence on me too.
Oh, yeah.
My whole team is a big influence.
Yeah, definitely.
And who are some of your people?
I would say, Timbaland, Danger Hands, Miles Davis, Herbie Hancock, and my chemistry teacher from high school.
My chemistry.
Well, he's actually a jazz musician.
Show you how to put it. Oh, okay, I got it.
So
show you how to mix, put it all together.
yeah. So he's an awesome pianist, and I look up to him a lot. So every day I play, I always try to be like him and better.
There's something too, what you just said when you said chemistry. Just why chemistry? Because I grew up DJing, right? But I was used to be into biology and chemistry, mixing my own stuff, making stuff that I can't even name. But who are some of your influences?
My organist at my church that I used to go to. The first time I heard music was in a church.
Gotta have that church flavor. All the bios that you read of people. Yeah, I started in church when I was 4.
I started there,
something like that. Yeah.
And then I just grew up just loving music, not knowing why until I got a little bit older. And then Dr. Dre, Quincy Jones,
there you go.
Michael Jackson. I even listened to Yanni.
Yeah.
World music.
There you go.
Yes.
Now, a lot of people still have 12-inch records and albums and stuff. Do you try to grab some of those and play it on the turntables? Oh, let's sample this piece right here.
Yes, music, like I said before, music is everything you could grab. It starts from the 80s on down,
Yeah.
It's history.
I was taking a trip down south. I got the Sirius radio. Sometimes you go to one of those oldies stations, just see what everybody's doing. So I was listening, and I heard stuff that I thought they were the first to do it. But this old cat back here did it. And I said, oh, wow, that's
where they sampled it from.
Yeah. It was like the same. I said, oh, that's where they got that from. So a lot of people have done that, but still do that today.
It's just like how they say history repeats itself. Even with music,
it's all
like now it's like everyone is on the pop phase.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, R&B, pop and disco. Next thing you know, R&B is going to come back.
Isn't that something, how everything just comes back around? So you got to be careful. Make sure you plant some good stuff because it'll come back around.
Exactly.
That circle.
Plant them seeds,
hit you if it's not good. So you saw the kind of equipment that they had, and did you upgrade? Did you say, hey man, we in Sam Ash, let's go get this?
In there. We put those in there.
We need this.
We have to get any equipment that we can get our hands on because equipment is not cheap.
No.
So we had a big advantage.
You can't become a junkie with that equipment.
Yes. We had so much fun in there.
So what are you using now?
We use...
We're going inside. A lot of people don't know about equipment and stuff like that, but you know.
Well, we use a lot of software instruments now. We used to be hardcore hardware guys. So we use like the Mac Pro, Logic, a lot of virtual instruments, a lot of drum kits that's custom made. We use Ableton, Pro Tools. Yeah. We use anything that can make the sound.
Yeah. We actually make our own sounds as well.
We make our own sounds. Well, this guy is a beatbox machine himself. So we use him to get on the mic and do percussion and stuff like that.
So you guys play instruments also?
I play by ear piano.
Yeah.
I'm trained by ear. He's a
piano. Cool. I play the piano and trumpet.
There you go. All right, so what's next for you guys?
Gonna take over the world.
Take over the world.
Take over.
TakeOverTheWorld.com.
We're actually going to change the world through our music. That's our main goal.
Yes.
And how are we going to do this? Because we need to follow.
We're going to do this by just putting our heart and soul into it. Anything you put your heart and soul into it, anyone can relate to it.
Yeah. We feel like our music. When we play people our music, they always tell us that it's like a new sound, they feel it.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Something new.
A lot of people tell us that all the time, and I just think that ultimately we would want people are going to learn to relate to us just over the simple fact of our music. It touches them.
Yeah.
And I think that, this year our main goal is really to get some main placements going for us.
Good.
And build our brand.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm proud of you guys. Yeah. Where can we reach you? Give us a number where people can contact you if they want some music done, or we need to follow up on what you guys are doing.
Well, currently our website is being built right now, actually, because we're redesigning it. But everyone, they can email us at track4merz@gmail.com. That's TRACK, the number 4, MERZ@gmail. They can hit us up on Facebook, YouTube, Track4merz, even Twitter. You'll catch us there.
All right. Hey, thank you guys so much. Track4merz in the house. Marquise, Matthew, Nathaniel, Cordell. We'll see more of you and hear more of you too.
Yes,
right?
definitely.
Thanks for coming to the show. Yeah. All right, that's all the time we have for today's show. Many thanks for all of our guests for stopping by, and of course you, our viewers, for tuning in and checking it all out. If you missed any part of the show, check out the recablecast tonight at 5 p.m. and then again at 10 p.m. You can watch it anytime online at bronxnet.org. Be sure to check out an all-new episode of Open right here on Wednesdays with my man Darren Jaime. Always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice and let your choice control the chooser. God gave you 2 feet. Put one in front of the other and step to what you need to do. Step to it, buddy. Catch you later. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. Track Masters in the house. Did I say Track Masters?